all say. Talking about my generation. Generation.
Hey up! Nodding mobs here. Toy bikes and all.
Oi, where'd you get these from?
I bought them this morning.
They're horrible. They smell of smoke.
They're not fire damage, Scott.
What makes you say that?
Well, because they're not.
Which means they are. Get rid of them, fool.
I can't. I've paid readies for this lot. Wasting your breath, son.
Nick, gang of rockers have just arrived. They look like trouble.
You expecting anyone?
Could be from Whitby.
Thanks, Maggie.
Maggie! How'd you get on with Mrs. Sutcliffe?
It's a boy. 16 hours labour. Mind you, what do you expect?
The last one took even longer.
How about you? Any sign of action?
I think I felt a bit of a twinge last night climbing the stairs.
You have more false alarms than Claude's dog has fleas.
Hey, watch it, or I'll send Alfred's dad round to see you, and he's a boxer. Maggie,
Oh no.
Go on.
I hope you might show.
I'm in uniform, you Bert.
I've noticed. So what do you think of swinging Aidensfield?
I thought the only swinging round here was done by cowtails.
Come on. Come on.
Go on, lads, let's have some fun.
From Whitby, right?
What about it?
Well, nothing. Not so long as you get on your bikes and go back there.
Who are you to tell us what to do?
You've been boozing that blazer for a start.
Think we're scared of you?
Now, come on.
Your modern Nancy boy's not up to handling us, eh?
Greasy git.
You're all right.
Leave it, Ollie.
Drop him, darling. You're wasting your time. Could do better.
Are you leaving?
Forget it. Don't want the little mods wetting themselves, do we?
kids. Got all the charm of an open grave.
Look at the state of me. I'm a total wreck.
You look great, Gina.
Well, I don't feel it. It serves me right putting my neck on the line for this lot.
It's been a huge success.
We nearly didn't get the haul, you know. It was your Nick that swung it for us.
Let's hope there's enough room on the dance floor for me. Come on.
What have you been up to?
Come on, let's dance.
Like the old days.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
putting him through his paces.
Oh, I was all 19 when he was in short trousers dreaming about Meccano sets.
Constable Rowan, you guaranteed me that there'd be no trouble.
You won't end it till you arrive, Stanton.
Oh, you think so, do you? Then see what they're doing to your van out there.
I'll check it out. I need the fresh air.
I've got nothing against young people enjoying themselves, but not if it encourages hooligans.
What's going on? What? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of it! You'll get my 12-4 up your backside! Hey, look what's going on here! Look,
Hey, get out of there!
Look, don't just stand there, do something about it! Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
Wait, the engine off! What do you think you're doing?
I want this event stopped, Constable Rowan. You keep out of this.
There is trouble, it's outside, not in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry there seems to be a bit of trouble outside. If you'll just bear with us, stay inside while we sort it. All right, thank you.
All right, Phil. Great. Oh, this is going to go down well with Blaketon, isn't it? I'm going to have that one.
Hey, you took your time getting near, didn't you? Look at this lot.
You got much damage?
Let's just say, at a time like this, I wish I had some insurance.
Yeah, all right, back in a minute.
You better bring some sellotape.
Anything serious?
Just a few minor cuts from glass.
It's going to take a bit of time here. Maggie, any chance you can drop Kate off?
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah, fine. I'll be back in a minute.
Hey, that mob who did this, do you know her?
Like I said, Whitby.
And who's the big mouth who did the talking?
Not sure.
You owe him no favours, Ollie.
I said I don't know, all right.
I'll call round tomorrow, put you through your paces.
You're a hard woman, Maggie.
Get away with you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello there. Are you looking for something? What's up?
Mr. Rowan, the lad you want, his name's Roger Wellings.
Any idea where I can find him?
He hangs around that rocker caff near the front in Whitby.
Well, thanks for letting me know, Julie.
Better you sort him before others.
Who?
Well, Ollie and the rest. He thinks that rocker Roger fancies me or something. I don't know. After what they did to the lad's scooters and the hall here. Work it out for yourself, Mr. Rowan.
Room service.
This is lovely. You stink of paint.
I've got something to show you.
What?
Look in on the nursery when you get up. I've got to go and have my reporting. You take it easy today, okay?
Well, you worry about you. Leave me to worry about us.
I warned you it would end in tears, Rowan. It's hooliganism masquerading as youth activity.
It wasn't the village kids, Sarge. It was that Whitby lot.
Well, you guaranteed there'd be no trouble. Made yourself a hostage to fortune. I mean, you do represent the law in Aidensfield.
Well, helping the kids to help themselves can prevent crime, Sarge. It's good policing.
Not when it brings the wrath of influential businessmen like Mr. Stanton down on our heads.
Oh, Mr. Stanton's also a prominent member of our local council.
The expert on the blindingly obvious has spoken. Thank you, Ventris. Now look, mend fences with Stanton. He's worried about his daughter Julie running around with these louts, so just find out who's responsible for this malicious damage and arrest him.
You're out. Yeah. Sarge?
What is it?
Well, I thought this piece was lead, but it's hallmarked. Solid gold, Sarge.
Now, why would a hooligan chuck a gold bar through a window?
Oh, well, they wouldn't have known, would they? It was framed and painted.
If it is gold, it must have been nicked.
Don't be cheeky. Off you go, Blake. Get on.
Hello, Nettie. Unexpected guest.
Oh, Dr. Rowan, I never expected you'd come today. Don't know what they're doing backing round here like that.
I brought you your pills.
Oh, Tar, I thought you'd given up attending to folk just now.
Still keeping an eye on my special people.
Well, since you're here, you'll have time for a cup of tea, won't you?
Is the kettle's on?
It will be as soon as I've tidied up here.
Do you know, Nettie, this is the first time I've really noticed you're wishing well.
Ah, well, I hate to see it untidy. Arthur used to attend to it practically every day.
Is it a real wishing well?
Perhaps it is. Arthur used to say that years ago, pilgrims used to come and offer money and valuables and such like.
Oh.
It brought good luck.
Well, we could all do with some of that. What do you have to do to make a wish?
Well, you bring your offering, anything valuable, and say what you want best to happen.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Come in, please, gentlemen. This is high-quality gold bullion, the type used by wholesale jewellers like ourselves.
Well, can you identify where it came from?
Oh, yes. The bullion mark has a serial number. I'll draw up a report for you.
Right, thanks.
May I ask how you came by this?
It was found in your village hall last night, Mr. Stanton.
You found it in Aidensfield?
It was used to smash a window.
A valuable object like this?
Yeah, well, whoever threw it obviously didn't know it was gold.
Obviously.
That figure on it, do you know what it is?
Well, it's a representation of some kind of goddess figure.
Does it mean anything?
Oh, no. It's far too crudely executed to be identified with any certainty. Does this mean it was thrown by one of those lads?
Looks like it.
The quicker you do something about them, the better.
How are you feeling?
Since you ask, I'm jiggered.
Not overdoing the active pregnancy bit, I hope.
No, Sergeant. I've practically cut out anything to do with work. Thanks.
Well, your haemoglobin checks show you're still anemic. Perhaps we ought to think about boosting your iron intake.
Oh, no more pills, Maggie, please.
No. Starting today, a course of injections.
I'm almost there. Is it worth it?
Oh, don't worry. By the time I've finished with you, you'll feel like jumping the garden gate.
Well, thank you, sir. We need to find out where that gold bar came from, Rowan.
We do have a lead, Sarge.
We'll give it top priority.
I need to take Phil Bellamy.
Why?
Well, he saw who threw it.
Well, that's a good enough reason.
You recognise anyone, Phil?
I think that's him down there.
Right, come on, let's have a word.
Give us a kiss, love.
Get lost.
Where's he going? I'd like a word with you.
Well, there were others there too, you know. Why just pick on me?
You broke the window. You were seen by a police witness.
Do what you like. I've said all I have to say.
We want to know where you found this. You don't want to do time, do you?
We could charge you with assaulting a police officer.
Well, I just picked it up.
Pull the other one.
It's true. You were part of the stuff we toughed off that old truck.
Well, the one parked outside the village hall.
Right. Belonged to some old bloke with an army greatcoat.
Greengrass.
You come for eggs out of luck, they're not laying.
The idea is to stay alive, not die of food poisoning.
Anything go missing from your truck the other night, Claude?
There weren't much left.
What about this?
Oh, that were a charm I had hanging in the cab. It's supposed to bring you luck.
Which you've just run out of. Get in the car.
What's the charge?
We're taking you down for questioning. Get in the car.
Come on, son. Here, hang on to it for a minute.
Rowan, do something with this.
This place is getting worse than Russia. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I'm the flaming victim.
We just want to know where you got this from, Greengrass.
I acquired it through the natural course of my commercial activities.
Tell us more.
Why should I tell you lot out?
Because you're in trouble, that's why.
Oh, yeah. I'm all of a tremble over a lump of lead that's big enough to roof a sparrow's nest.
Not lead, Greengrass. Gold.
What?
Stolen gold bullion which you admit was in your possession.
What's wrong, Greengrass? Have you lost your sense of humour?
Right, let's be having you.
You're not going to stick it in my bum like you did the first one, are you?
Why not?
Well, Nick said it left a great big bruise.
Oh, and how did he stumble across that discovery, I wonder?
Mind your own business, Mrs. Bolton.
OK. Turn the other cheek.
So you found it in an old car about 3 years ago?
How many times do I have to tell you yes?
Whose old car? And where did this old car come from?
How do you mean?
You heard.
But it was a cash transaction. I used to buy and sell old cars all the time, didn't I?
I don't believe you.
Claude, just tell us where it came from.
I've told you all I know.
All right. Sign the statement.
Now get out.
What's going to happen to the gold? I mean, morally, if not legally, it might rightfully be mine.
Just get out! Now! And don't stray too far.
I don't think he's involved.
He's lying, Rowan.
Maybe he's just bloody minded. You're not exactly his favourite pin-up, are you, Sarge? I'll work on it.
Do that. Preferably with a cudgel.
It's only me, Nettie. Hard at it as usual.
Oh, it's you, is it, Claude?
I brought you a few pullet eggs I had left over. It's surplus to requirement, like.
That's very generous of you, love.
That's what good neighbours are for, isn't it? In any case, I promised old Arthur I'd keep an eye on you, you know.
Have you time for a cup of tea?
Thought you'd never ask. And I need to have a quiet word with you, you know.
Oh.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Dan.
You all right, Kate?
Nosebleed.
Was that normal?
Don't fuss, I'm fine. I wish the baby'd come, Nick.
Don't worry, love. Almost there.
Cheers, Bob.
Keep the change.
What change? There isn't any.
It were like a joke, George.
I like your jokes, Claude. That one about the car still has Blaketon rolling round his office carpet.
I wish you'd changed the record.
We need to know about the car.
There's no to know. I sold it in the normal way through an advert in the paper.
What car's that?
Oh, some old banger he sold 3 years ago. Can I have a pork pie, please, Gina?
Oh, banger. I'll have you know the success of my motor dealership was built up on the recommendation of satisfied customers.
Ask him why he's still not doing it.
Keep your nose out, George.
Well, why aren't you?
It went skint. Go on, son.
Kate?
Up here, Maggie.
Ow. You all right?
Fine, just a bit clumsy.
For once, you know, I thought I might find you in bed, resting.
I'm trying to bribe that little beggar into showing her face.
Or his.
No chance.
Come on, time to work. You feeling the benefits of the iron shots yet?
I'm not sure, I think so.
Oh, well, that's what I like. Positive thinking.
I hate staying away from home, Dr. Rowan.
It'll only be for a while, Nettie. Mainly for observation. I'll call in and see you later.
Okay.
Arthur Pickard's workshop. Now, these are the detailed records of all the years he spent metal detecting. I met him once, just before he died. He was a nice old bloke with a 24-hour smile. Other words, he was balmy.
How'd you meet him?
Well, there was a family round here who got into trouble. I was sent in with the bailiffs. Anyway, this well-wisher, as he wanted to be called, he paid off all their debts. And later, we found out it was Pickard.
Very generous?
I'd say it was throwing bad money after worse.
Alf, the date that gold went missing.
The police were called in to where it was stashed on August the 4th, 1957.
Right, well, this is his record for 1957. Last dated entry was August the 3rd.
Oh, that was the day before. Does he say he found anything?
No, it's the last entry.
The cunning old devil. He found the gold.
This is awful.
Yeah.
How can anyone do this to Nettie Pickard? Everyone loves her.
Here. It's a ticket for that dance at the village hall.
I saw some bikers here the other day.
This is stupid, Ollie.
He's asking for it, isn't he? No one chats up my bird. Right, they're on.
Oh, come on, Ollie. You know she wouldn't go with the rocker.
She won't get a chance.
Hello, Julian. I just come from Mrs. Pickard's.
Yeah, we heard what happened.
Found this there.
It weren't any of them, Nick. I know it wasn't.
The Whitby Greasers bought tickets too, you know.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want any trouble from you that I'll sort it out.
Yeah, well, great minds think alike, don't they?
Ollie!
What's going on, Julie?
We're going to see the Whitby Rockers.
I bucket and spades, have you?
I'm going to have you wellings.
Well, come on then.
Ollie!
All right, all right, all right. Well, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
This has nothing to do with you, copper.
All right, you and your mates on your way before I book the lot of you.
Greasy Rockers owe us for Aidensfield.
Phil, book him for assault. All right, on your way, on your way.
Hello there, Dr. Rowan.
Oh, Mr. Stanton. You shouldn't have.
No, I've just come to see Nettie Pickard. How is she?
Pretty shaken. It'll take some time for her to get over it.
Young hooligans, I hear. They've got no respect for age or anything else. I'm sure she'll appreciate a visit.
Actually, she's resting now.
They're from the council. They're very concerned, you know. They'd like Mrs. Pickard to know that they'll do everything they possibly can to help.
That'll cheer her up.
Yeah. Well, I'll just drop these off and I'll see her another time. Goodbye then, Doctor.
I thought you had the Aidensfield lot under some kind of control, Rowan.
So did I, Sarge.
I've just had another earful from Stanton. I mean, council representation to headquarters on this is all we need, isn't it? Yes, Ventress.
Do you want the good or the bad news first?
Oh, get on with it, Ventress.
Well, the bad news is all the kids' alibis stand up. None of them could have been at Nettie's when the place was vandalised.
And the good news?
Well, you know that car that Greengrass said he found the gold bar in?
Yes, yes.
Well, I think we traced it.
It's a rotten thing to happen.
Poor old Nettie. Whoever did it wants thumping.
Hi, Nick.
Hello there. Here. You traced that car of yours, Claude.
What are you on about now?
You know, the one you couldn't recall for Sergeant Blaketon the other day. The one that came with the lucky charm.
You must have been cross with your lurcher. You never give up, dear.
Hey, you flogged it through this local paper. Look. For sale, 1937 Austin 10. One elderly lady owner in perfect condition.
Nothing unusual about that. I sold loads of cars through adverts.
Well, that's not what the newspaper office say.
Austin 10? Not the Austin you offered me about 3 years ago, was it, Claude?
Was it Claude?
Arthur had just died and Nettie had need of the cash.
Right, well, I've got a business to run.
Yeah, hold up. Wait, hold up.
What do you want now?
So the car with the gold bar came from Arthur Pickard?
I don't know what you mean.
You should have told me, Claude. Deliberately withholding information about a serious crime. You'll have to come in again, I'm afraid.
So you don't deny you sold the car for Mrs. Pickard?
No, but it wasn't for my benefit. I was just doing Nettie a favour.
How did you get the gold piece?
Well, Arthur used to have it hanging in his motor.
And you nicked it, I suppose.
How well, you suppose wrong, don't you? Because I didn't know it was worth it. I mean, Nettie just gave me it as a present, you know, to bring me luck, which it hasn't.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, when you said it were gold that had been nicked, I didn't want to get Nettie into bother.
How very noble of you.
Ah, well, Arthur had been a good mate to me. He used to help me out when I was skint.
You and all, eh? Did Nettie know it was gold?
How do I know? Because I didn't. I wouldn't have thought so, though, because Arthur never used to tell her out about note.
Well, you'd better find out what else Arthur's left lying around and just what Mrs. Pickard knows about it.
And who else is on the same track?
How do you mean?
Well, by the state of that place, someone knew what they were doing. I'd say it was a search, Sarge.
Nettie.
Oh, hello.
Mrs. Pickard. Sorry, we just wanted to ask you something. Do you recognise this?
Oh, it's Arthur's lucky piece. Carried it about in his car. You got it from Claude, I expect.
Yeah.
I gave it him. Well, I thought he could do with a bit of good luck.
Did you know it was gold?
Not until Claude told me a few days back.
It was stolen gold, Mrs. Pickard. As part of a large quantity that went missing 7 years ago.
Do you know where your husband might have got it from, Nettie?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Did your husband ever tell you about the things he found with his metal detector?
Oh, no, it would have spoilt his luck to talk of it.
Why is that?
Well, Arthur used to say that good luck goes the moment you make mention of it. He was funny like that.
Well, we've reason to believe that he knew it was stolen.
Oh, no, Arthur wouldn't harm anyone. He wanted to make people happy.
A lot of people got money from your husband, Nettie. Have you any idea where that money might have come from?
No. But if he had more money than our needs, it's how he would have used it.
Right, well, let's just say that he did find that gold. What do you think he would have done with it?
He'd have shared it.
What, given it away?
Oh, no, to keep his luck strong. I mean, you can't help people unless you're lucky, can you?
Well, how do you mean?
Well, he thought you ought to give back what you get in the way of luck. Excuse me, I think they're ready for me.
What's that on your chain, Mrs. Pickard?
Oh, it's a good luck token Arthur gave me when we moved into Hollywell Cottage.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, it was made specially by Stantons.
And who is it?
It's Lady Fortuna. She's the patron of the wishing well at the back of our garden.
Sarge, we've struck gold.
So we, Rowan. Arthur Pickard's bank statements show that £15,000 was deposited just 2 weeks after the bullion raid.
Yeah, some people are born lucky. Arthur believed you had to buy it.
Well, you said you'd struck gold and all.
This is Lady Fortuna. She's the patron saint of the old wishing well in Pickard's garden. He felt he had to share it with her.
It's in the well.
I'd lay odds on it, Sarge. You see, what he kept back he flogged. Used the money to play Robin Hood in Aidensfield. Is Alf still at the cottage?
Huh? No, he's on his way back with Pickard's records.
We'd best get out there, Sarge.
Right, Bellamy. Radio Ventris and tell him to meet us back there.
You feeling all right?
Might be coming down with a cold.
Oh, yes, hot and sticky. Exactly how I like my blokes.
Don't make me laugh.
Fun is essential to my bedside manner.
You should have been a doctor.
Oh, no chance. When it was an option, I was addicted to enjoying life, not saving it.
And now?
Oh, well. Lucky in life. Absolute disaster in love. Say cheese. Thank you.
Told you I bruised easily.
And in Technicolor. You're not responding to those iron injections, Kate.
Well, anemia can drag on.
And persistent anemia needs treating. You give me a blood sample and I'll do the rest for you.
Can't we wait till after I've delivered?
What's wrong with now?
Tests. I've done all that.
Kate, I'm not telling you anything you don't know already.
No, just what I don't want to hear.
OK.
If you insist.
You give me a blood sample, I'll drop it off at the hospital.
No need. I'll leave it at the lab.
is in there.
Ventris, you shouldn't be let out.
How did I know there was a bell on it? Come on, Alf.
Who is it?
Councillor Stanton.
As I live and breathe.
Come on, up you get.
You got a lot of explaining to do, Councillor Stanton.
He lied when we first showed him that gold, Sarge. He recognised the figure. I found out today he'd made one for Nettie Pickard.
So it was you that bought the gold off Pickard?
I did it as a favour. Look, I'm a respectable businessman.
You were his fence.
It was only the once. He said it was all he had.
Until that piece we showed you turned up. You recognised the figure on it, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did.
And it was easy for you to check out where it came from and how much gold was on offer. He visited Nettie in hospital, Sarge.
And wormed it out of her, I expect, Sarge.
But he didn't know about the wishing well at first. Took the place apart looking for the gold.
And made out that the village kids were responsible.
Look, we're all professional men here. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement that would be satisfactory to all of us.
I won't express a personal opinion on your conduct. It wouldn't be professional. Greed, hypocrisy, theft. A canker in the body of the parish council. Ventris, lock him up.
I've got a nice, comfortable cell ready for you, sir.
How much longer are you going to be, Mr. Rowan?
Not long now, Nettie. Almost finished.
Well, they've scarred every inch of the premises and beyond.
How much is still missing?
4 ingots.
Oh, Stanton said he only bought 2 ingots on Pickard.
That's strange. Still, the insurance aren't complaining, so case almost closed.
Isn't there a reward, Sarge?
I've no idea, Rowan. But the only potential claimant is Mrs. Pickard. And we can hardly reward the wife of a thief, now can we?
Sorry, Arthur. I have to take our nest egg for a walk. Oh. But then you always did say, what you give, you get back. Don't you, girl?
I think we're getting too old for this.
You might be.
Nick.
to have a word. I wanted to have a word with you about the newspaper report, you know, about the gold being found.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, really, I want to see about the reward, you know, for information leading to its recovery.
What about it?
Well, I mean, it can't go to Nettie, can it? So, I mean, I've got to be next in line because it was my bit of gold from Arthur that put you on the trail.
You're right, Claude, and you deserve it.
That's what I thought.
But the trouble is, the newspaper report got it wrong. The reward was withdrawn 5 years ago.
You're joking. That's diabolical. I'm going to see somebody about this, you know.
Who?
I don't know. I've not made my mind up yet, but I'll tell you something. I'll make them understand they can't mess about with an old age pensioner.
Let's go home, love.
Yeah, all right. Maggie, keep an eye on things for me, will you?
Oh, yeah, and who keeps an eye on me?
See you tomorrow, Maggie.
You bet.
I bet the baby comes tomorrow.
You haven't paid me for the bet you lost yesterday, let alone today.
You are so tight-fisted, Nick Rowan. Double or quits.
You're on.
Whoops.
All right.
Yep.